What is up, Nerf Nation? I'm Naptown Nerf, and this is Naptown Nerf Thrifting, episode 12. Man, I have a ton of stuff to show you guys. A lot of very large items. They're completely surrounding me right now. First off, I want to say I will announce the winner of the thrifting contest, I guess is what it's called, from my video I did a few weeks ago. And when I get to that blaster, I'll announce the winner and whatnot. And if you want to win stuff in the future, I highly recommend, first off, subscribing, because you cannot win unless you're subscribed, and you have to allow me to see your subscription. So there actually were a couple people that named this blaster first, but I couldn't see that they were subscribed to me, so they were not eligible, unfortunately. Then you probably should follow me on all my social medias, because I may announce winners there, or I may announce contests there, or whatnot. So, you know, being subscribed to all my social media is highly recommended. So without further ado, let's just get into some blasters here. Off the top, one of those blasters I found on that trip was the Nerf bow and arrow. The, you know, midnight blue flavor. This came out a little bit later. It used to be like a light blue and the pink arms and the yellow, very fluorescent, like 90s should be. This was probably the first blaster I ever owned, but I had the other version. So this is the first time I've owned this one. It is in very, very rough shape. The strings are gone. The bow arms are twisted, but I picked it up just for, you know, collector item purposes and just because I've never had one before. But you pull back and you fire an arrow off. That arrow went on there, and that's kind of how it works. So pretty cool, I think. Another bow, not Nerf, is the marshmallow crossbow. I've never owned one of these either, but they're pretty cool, and they have humongous plunger tubes, so you pull them back like that, and then you can fire it with the trigger, just like that. So it's like really, really cool. I didn't know if it was going to catch there that first time, but yeah, it works pretty well. And definitely you can make that to shoot darts if you want to, so that's really, really cool. Found another Titan with almost a missile. Missing the front there. Sorry guys, I have just getting over a cold, so I apologize for that. So if I sound a little nasally, that's the reason why. But yeah, found a Titan, and this definitely can be repaired to work, so that shouldn't be an issue. And definitely holds air. So good to go there. Pretty cool. Oh, I've been saying what I paid. This was $2. The bow and arrow was $3, and the crossbow was, what was this? I guess I paid $4 for that crossbow marshmallow blaster, which is a little much, but I've never found one before, so no worries there. And they're pretty cool, so I think it's worth that. I found this guy, which I think I found, yes, I found this on that trip also. So you guys have already seen this. How much did I pay for this thing? I might have said there, I don't remember, $3. So yeah. Pump it up, I think it works. So yeah, it works. Just didn't pump it up enough. But yeah, that's really cool. It's a rapid fire 20, and they have several different versions of this. So this is the N-Strike black and yellow version, so pretty cool. All right, what else did I find? I found one double shot under over, $2 with shells, one shell. I think that's all I found with that one. Yep, one shell. I found a second one, and it's also $2. I found both of these together. They both work. And this one also came with shells. This has 2 shells, so I found 3 out of the 4 shells, so that's pretty cool. And then I found one on an earlier visit. It was 69 cents and already modified, which I thought was awesome. I know Clowny appreciates these things. These are pretty cool blasters, I think. They're fun. And I really like the under-over more than the side-by-side because they're a lot sleeker. You can holster them. You can cut them down like this. And they look pretty awesome. You look like, you know, with dual wielding these, you look like Yosemite Sam or something like that. So definitely fun blasters. And I thought it was pretty funny. When I saw this, I definitely thought of Clowny. Found an AirTech 2000, 99 cents. And I don't know if this gauge is working, but I think the blaster works. So the gauge kind of works. You know. Maybe this is the one that, yeah, this is the one that has a slight leak. I actually found a second one of these. This one seemed to have a slight leak in it. It may be fixable. I picked it up because it was only $1, but there was another one in here somewhere too that does work. When we get to that, I'll let you know. Alright, I actually found quite a few things at the Goodwill outlet this time around, so that was pretty cool. I don't shop there very often because it just is very time consuming. I just don't have time, but I had a day on a weekend where me and a few friends went and we found a few things, so that was pretty cool. Found this Tech Target, which I really didn't need, but it was, you know, it's by the pound there, so I felt like it was worth getting. And I got a In-Strike barrel brake. I forgot the name there for 2 seconds. Pretty sweet blasters, or blaster. And yeah, works just fine. It's in a little bit of rough shape, but to be expected, especially for something at the outlet, but it's all in one piece and works just fine, so cool. I found a Zeus, Rival Zeus. This is the first one I've thrifted. I have no idea if it works, guys. I haven't tested it out. It's pretty dirty, but I'll probably end up using this for like an integration or something because I have quite a few of these. But this is actually the first one I've thrifted. Definitely worth the pickup. I think I paid $5 for all 3 of those things, so not bad at all. Found this guy. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I thought it was kind of neat. I think I've seen these at Toys R Us. They're actually not that old. I paid $3 for it, but has a really nice prime. Seems to have pretty good pop, and then you can rotate these, but you do have to rotate them by hand. There it goes, like that. And it locks in there, and then you can go. I think it's rotating. There we go. So yeah, pretty cool. So I grabbed it because I thought it was fun. Oh, I think this I found on the trip also, and it had a Raider stock, so I grabbed it because I have plenty of Raiders, but the Raider stock I always grab, and it was only $2, and it came with a 6-clip, so there you go. I don't really need any more, but neat, works just fine. So cool. Found a Far Shot, Boomco Far Shot. This definitely was primed when I found it, so I definitely went ahead and stuck a dart in it and deprimed it, and yeah, it does work pretty good. Little blasters, you can make these to be just awesome, awesome blasters. Very much like a sniper, believe it or not, you know. I probably should do a mod guide on this at some point, but a lot of people have already done it, so that's probably why I haven't done it. But yeah, one day I'll paint one up and do a mod guide for you guys, so definitely look forward to that. But yeah, these are pretty awesome, and definitely just worth it even if you just want them for the springs, because the springs are pretty sweet in there too. So I got a Strife. Sounds like there's something going on in there. I really have no idea what, but the motors just sound like they're dead or something. I'm not real sure. Really doesn't matter because I got the whole thing anyways when I mod them, so no worries there. I actually picked this one up not from a thrift store, but off of a seller, and I think I paid $10 for it. So yeah, you know, not a bad deal, especially with Strifes being kind of hard to get right now. So I thought it was worth it. Found a Busby Air Max Boss. These things shoot mega darts, and I should shoot something off here. Just a second. Alright, so it actually has a removable clip, which is pretty cool. So it's like a Magnus, but the Busby version, and it has a removable clip, so, or mag, depending on what you want to call it. So you throw it in there, shut it, fire it off. Works just fine. Pretty cool. I paid $2 for that if I didn't say. Alright guys, this is the giveaway blaster, and what it was a yellow In-Strike Recon with the barrel attachment, which I don't think anybody said yellow Recon with the barrel attachment, but that's okay. I didn't really care that you say what was attached to it, just the color, and because there's different color Recons obviously, and yeah, it also came with a 6-clip, so pretty good deal. I got this for $1, so that's pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna give away the attachment. I probably wouldn't have picked this up if it didn't have the attachment on it, because yellow Recons, I have a ton of those. So, but I'm giving it away, and I hadn't really found much that day, so it didn't. I probably would have picked it up anyways, considering it was only $1, and there was something there. So yeah, let me grab the name so I don't mess it up. I probably might mess it up anyways. That was Ryan Ingelstad. I believe that's how you pronounce that. Ryan, if you can comment down below, and I'll let you know how to get in touch with me, and then I'll get your information and I'll ship this off to you. So yeah, pretty cool, and definitely still works. So not well, because it's a Recon, but definitely cool to do stuff with. You can throw Recon or Retaliator internals in there if you want just the nostalgia for the yellow Recon. You can use the barrel attachments for lots of different things. I mean, they have really good grips, so you can do lots of things with these. That's why I grab them usually. So cool. All right, moving on. I found a yellow Firefly. This was, it says $4. I'm guessing it was half price because I probably wouldn't pay $4 for a Firefly at this point, considering I have so many. So I'm assuming, I think I got this on half price day. Yeah, I did, because I think this is the only thing I found on half price day that I can remember anyway. So that was quite a while ago. Obviously, it was like a month ago. So yeah, pretty cool. If you didn't know, half price day is the first Saturday of every month in Indiana at Goodwill. So okay, I found a Stormtrooper blaster. It was $4. Unfortunately, it was missing the magwell, and I wouldn't have bought this probably. I mean, it was tough. It was a tough call, and I think I got this with it too. So I guess that makes it a little bit more worth it because it won't work without that. But I actually have one of these that is broken, that someone broke at a war, and so I'll have now parts to replace it with. So that's really, really cool. Oh, this was sweet. I found a Star Shot. These things are really cool. I was really happy to find this. Actually, Jill was the one that found this. It was $2, so definitely worth $2. It has a little flip-up sight there. Usually comes with some bow arms on the front, but also has a light there that lights up, like a Night Finder or a Fire Strike. And yeah, has space for, actually, you can even carve this out and make space for a long shot plunger tube, and the plunger tube in it is pretty good size too. So definitely will mod this and make something pretty sweet out of it, I hope. So yeah, cool find there. Found 2 rough cuts, one blue and one Zombie Strike green. I have not owned a Zombie Strike green rough cut, so I was really excited to find that actually. Rough cuts are awesome. I paid $2 for this one, and I paid $2 for this one, so not bad at all. Let's see if I can double fire it. There we go. Still has the stickers on it. So yeah, pretty darn cool there, and yeah, good finds. Found a Retaliator barrel, 99 cents. So definitely worth 99 cents. I love the Retaliator or Recon barrels. So this one's in really good shape. So the paint's still in nice shape. So I probably won't even paint this. I'll probably just keep it like this because the Elite Blue is one of my favorite paint schemes. So yeah, found 2 Rebel dart holders. I'm not sure if these cost money or if I threw them on a blaster or what, but they're here. Found the Ultimate Snipe Blast. This is part of the Busby Ultimate System thing, so it fits in on top. These are actually the ones I find the least, I feel like. This is like the 3rd one I've found, so I probably don't need any more of these. They're not great pistols, but they're definitely fun and cool that they go inside the other things, and that's just neat. And yeah, so that was that. It was $1. 1 Swarm Fire, 2 Swarm Fires. Love the Swarm Fires. Actually, Jill found these. One has an orange trigger, one has the blue trigger, one has a stock, one doesn't, but definitely awesome, and they still have the darts in them, so that's really, really cool. Unfortunately, no batteries, or I'd fire them off for you. But I assume they work. I think I found batteries and put them in there and found out they work. I can't remember now. Cool, cool finds. I love the Swarm Fire, so I guarantee you those things are going to fall on me in a second, so we'll just find out. We'll all enjoy that together if it happens. Found a Quick 16, and if you don't know, they call it the Quick 16 because it jams that quickly. You put a dart in, and you cannot fire it in. I'm just kidding. This is just a blaster that's known to jam a lot, and definitely a very, very cool looking blaster. I mean, I've always enjoyed the look of this, and yeah, I think this is only like the 2nd one I found, and I think the other one may not have worked. It may or may not have. I really don't remember. Definitely a neat find. What did I pay for it? $2, so not bad. Definitely worth $2 in my opinion. Okay, you guys are definitely want to stay tuned a little longer because I have some awesome blasters coming up. I know this is a little longer video because I have so much stuff, but we're getting through it as quickly as possible. Here we go. I found Super Soaker scope. This was 69 cents. Cool scope. I don't think I've owned one of these before. So yeah, definitely neat. And it was paint looked really good and looks brand new, so definitely cool. Found one of these Zerg blasters. They're very, very powerful. You can make these, mod these to shoot darts. They are got a humongous prime. They're really cool. And they got some pop. And they have a dial that goes to 11 on both sides. So that's really cool. These things are pretty neat. Unfortunately, the ammo is really hard to find. But definitely still worth the $2 I paid for it. And I think this is the second one of these I've found. So yeah, pretty cool. I found a Thor hammer. Not Nerf and definitely not a blaster, but could be fun. I don't know if I'll be able to use this for melee because it has some plastic on it, but it was still cool and it works. Maybe it did. On. There we go.
To me, Mjolnir. Have at thee. I summon the power of the storm.
There we go. That's pretty awesome. Maybe it'll knock some sense into me. I don't know. Blasters. Lots of them. Alright. What else did I get? Oh. I found this at the Goodwill outlet. And I found this at the Goodwill outlet. And I got this because it was there, I guess. And I was kind of curious how much this was going to cost. The batteries are out of it, so a little bit lighter, but it's still pretty heavy blaster. And actually, I think I paid over $5 for both of these, so I'm not sure if that was worth it or not, considering the Vulcan is missing all of its bits. But, you know, it is what it is. It's there. These are going to be good. This will be good for a loaner for a certain game type we play at our Nerf Club. If you guys don't know about the Naptown Nerf Club, there will be a link in the description below. Check that out. I know a lot of you guys that watch this are from the area, so you definitely should come to war. I'm just saying, they're a ton of fun, and we would love to have you. So definitely take a look at the link in the description box below. I found this guy, which I'm not sure the name of, but it is an X-Shot blaster, and I thought it was really cool. Has, I don't even know how many darts it holds, probably 20 at least. Prime it up here in front, like this, fire. So that's really, really cool. I thought it was a really fun, neat blaster. Actually, shouldering it isn't super terrible, but it's a little short. But yeah, I just thought it was fun. I've never seen this before, so thought that was pretty cool. Found an Exploders blaster. It was a $1, and they're great for the springs, the barrels are very useful, the parts are very useful. So I grabbed one of these because I just cut one up. So yeah, and it even had the hopper on there. So if I wanted to use it, I guess it would work. Found another one of these guys. And of course, no remote and no power supply. But it's okay because it had a ton of discs back here. Still the receipt there too. Ton of discs. Let me grab all the discs. Yeah, look at all these. Look, I had probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 discs there. So that's really, really awesome. I'm hopeful it works, but I kind of just got it because it had all those discs in it and it was like $3. So I felt like it was worth it. Plus, these things just look cool, in my opinion. I just think that's a cool looking thing. All right, guys, I just about forgot some things. This is the stuff that I got from my trip to like Henderson, Kentucky, Evansville, Indiana area. I went there for work and I found a few things, and yeah, this is what I found. One glow shot, functioning, $2, pretty sweet. This is not working out so well over here. 2 glow shots. Functioning. Unfortunately, they were missing their glow technology magazines, but that's not that big a deal. So, yeah. And then I got a barricade. I think this was also $2. Yep, $2. I found all 3 of those at one store. So that's pretty cool. Functioning with the batteries. So there you go. I found, almost said Tech 3, a Tri-Strike. So that's pretty cool. It was a $1. A second Tri-Strike. A Dart Zone Tri-Strike. I'm not sure what they call this. The Tri-Fire. Original. And a Rebel Jolt thing. No idea which, they call these all different things, so have no idea on the name, but yeah, it was a $1. Oh, I think the dart zone was like 50 cents, so. I don't think these other things, I think these other things I got right when I got back. Actually, Jill found this. This is kind of neat. It was a Pirates of the Caribbean little dart blaster thing. It doesn't work all that great, but it's kind of cool. It was 99 cents, so not too bad a deal there. Oh, this one came from there too, because I noticed the sticker is $1. This came from that area, so pretty cool. This is the Wizard. It's a 4-shot blaster, pretty cool. And then I found some Zing arrows. These were 69 cents for 2 of them, so that's a pretty good deal. I found this guy, which is kind of funny because I always find the Raiders without these, so I was like, well, I'm grabbing that because I never found this part when I find the actual Raiders, seems like. So, and these are very useful into integrations, and you can use these for a lot of things. So it was 99 cents, and I thought it was worth it. I highly doubt too many people would be picking this up anyway, so there you go. And then another really awesome find, I was really excited about this. I found a Venom dart tag wrist blaster, which is really cool. And they have a Spider-Man version, which I actually have one of those that I purchased off a friend not too long ago. And now this is the Venom version, and it actually works pretty well. I'll pump it up here and show you guys. And you strap that onto your wrist, and then you go. Pretty good. Pretty awesome last ditch blaster. When it rests just under your arm, it'd probably be better to use your offhand, so your left hand, and then you can just go, you know, pop 3 off. The hardest thing for me is to make sure that my big old fingers are out of the way of the dart path, but that is a pretty neat find for 99 cents, so pretty excited about that one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, you guys, I have some very rare items to show you. I got all these Nex blasters in a haul, and I paid about 50 bucks for them, so it was really only worth it because of one of the blasters I found. So here we go. Oh, this was not one of those. This was the other TerraTech 2000 that I found and does work. So, but an awesome blaster for sure. It was $1, so can't go wrong with that. Now to the ones that did come with it. Big Bag Bow, which is an awesome blaster, obviously. Not worth the price tag I paid, but definitely cool, and it does work, so that's cool. There's a Praxis, which also had a magazine, so that's definitely neat. I believe it works. I don't have a disc nearby, but yeah, pretty cool Praxis. I found a terrible Recon that's been painted all kinds of colors, and yeah, that came with it. This Rebel belt thing, I assume that holds a blaster. You know, you can clip your blaster onto that, or even put a holster on there, I'm assuming. But that was still in the package. Found a orange Fury Fire. I just love Shotgun Prime. Yeah, really cool. And looks like it's in decent shape. It's an orange one, so cool. We're getting to the good stuff, guys. Trust me. Blazing Bow. It's a fun blaster. An Elite Spectre with the barrel, which is really awesome. Works just fine. Pretty cool. It's a little beat up, but you know, no worries. Definitely worth it for the barrel, if nothing else. And you can do fun things like throw Titan tanks into those. So yeah, I still want to do that someday. I haven't done that yet, but definitely one more thing I would love to do someday. More Rebel dart patchet things, dart holders and darts, Rebel darts. Another belt, so that's really neat. All that good stuff. Came with a Rebel Guardian crossbow also, which is really cool, and the bow arms are here, so neat. Pretty good blasters, definitely awesome. And the most awesome blaster by far is Stinger Raven, baby. Now, the sad thing. First sad thing, no battery door. Second sad thing, this was on the shelf at some point for $3. That's a little bit sad. But It's alright. I actually thrifted one that's in great condition. Like, it looks brand new. It's actually right over here. I don't think it's in... Maybe it is in screen. Yeah, it's right there. So, yeah. Pretty cool find. Definitely am very happy to get it. These things are worth quite a bit of money, and I really wanted to mod one. I wanted to keep that one stock, and I wanted to mod this one. I was really hopeful for the battery door because I kind of wanted to make it a sleeper. So unless somebody out there has a battery door that they want to sell to me for a cheap, reasonable price, I will probably end up having to use a 3D printed one, which isn't the end of the world. It just isn't a sleeper then. So hard to find. It's an orange battery door. So, and there they go, falling on top of me. But yeah, definitely really, really awesome find. I love the Raven, and I'm gonna mod 1 or 2 or 3 here very, very soon. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, one more really sweet find, and I thrifted this one. So, and I think this is the last thing unless I'm missing something. So here we go. It is a Crimson Vulcan. I mean, the Vulcan is definitely not a blaster I use, but I definitely love the look of it. It is an awesome, very manly blaster, and the Crimson version is very, very rare. So definitely an awesome find. I paid $5 for it, so worth that. I was surprised that it was actually a reasonable price, because usually when I see these at Goodwills, they're like $10, $20, $30 even sometimes if they have all the bits and whatnot. This unfortunately is missing pretty much everything. It does have this guy on it, but it's missing the ammo box, the belt, the tripod, you know, the whole 9 yards. But maybe I'll find those down the road. Who knows? But definitely still worth getting, and definitely, you know, a pretty sweet find, I think. You know, would love to find a Crimson Longshot someday. That's really, really rare. But yeah, if I can't find one of those, maybe I'll acquire one some other way. But yeah, these are pretty rare. The Crimson, I don't know if these were only for sale for one day like the long shots were, but yeah, they're pretty awesome, and I was pretty happy to find it because I'd kind of gone dry going to Goodwills here the last few weeks and just hadn't found much at all of, you know, significance anyway. So when I saw this, it was pretty exciting, and reminded me why I love thrifting so much. It's just a lot of fun to do. That's why I enjoy doing it. I love doing these videos for you because I know you guys enjoy watching them. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I just, the downsides are it costs money, obviously, and I have to find places to put all these things after I collect them. So that's also getting very, very difficult, and that also costs money. So if you guys love watching these thrifting videos, it would really, really help me out if you go down in the description and support my Patreon. That would really help me out. It would allow me to keep doing these thrifting videos. I feel like I kind of understand why other Nerfers have stopped doing their thrifting videos, because it gets really expensive and they run out of room to put all this stuff. Like, it just is a lot of stuff, and it's not like we can just give stuff away to you guys all the time because it's very expensive to ship stuff. Like, it's just ridiculous to ship stuff. I do plan on giving a few things away at Nerf Wars coming up, things that I just don't need. I'm going to give away that yellow Vulcan that I found. I'll get to the first person that comes to the next Nerf War. If you say, Zach, I would love to have that Vulcan, I'll give it to you. So if you come to the war and you say, Zach, I saw your video and I'd love to have your yellow Vulcan, it's yours. So yeah, I mean, it's very expensive, so if you could support that, that would be greatly appreciated. Like I said, follow my Facebook, my Instagram, and my Patreon to find out more information about upcoming giveaways, and just to find out about things that I'm working on. I post pictures of stuff I'm working on and whatnot on those sites that you won't know about unless you follow me. So definitely do that. Please subscribe, and as always, guys, peace out.